Dearest respected sadhakas, shrotas, last few years, evening this time we are beautifully spending for our sadhana. In these 2 hours, we are increasing our belief and faith in the presence of the Lord. We are increasing our faith in the presence of the Lord coming to rescue the bhaktas at different periods of time. In these 2 hours, we are increasing our faith in the Lord Sri Rama, Sri Krishna have come onto this earth in those respective yugas and protected the good and the dharma by eliminating. Even though those avatars concluded their leelas and avatara, yet they are available for all the bhaktas at all times. So for us also, we need the kripa of that Lord in our personal life as well as for the whole world at large, but personally in our life, for our outer lives management problemless, inner life management tensionless, and innermost life full of bliss. Through the stories of Bhagavatam and Ramayanam, we are in our heart by increasing our faith are nearing to this Lord. The more we, through these studies, feel the presence of the Lord in general, therefore are able to not only stop at the stories listening level, but truly genuinely do the upasanas and prarthanas with the only sankalpa that, O Lord, give us your vision, give us a divine experience, and let me be freed from the miseries that are there because of the manyness, the multitude, the plurality, in which every negativity starting from raga dvesha is troubling me, troubling all. So let me have the vision of oneness that is you, all permeating. Let that vision, intellectual, let that experience on the dhyana avastha come and remain all the time. So that as you visualize the world, may we also see. As you are liberated, though being in the world, Avatara Kala, and even now, so too we experience that. With the sankalpa to pray to the Lord, to have the faith in Lord, we are doing these evening sadhanas of listening to the kathas of Bhagavan. And while doing so, again, our power of concentration, power of memory, power of intellect to analyze and understand all these essential things also we are trying to train ourselves in. All this put together becomes Adhyatmika sadhana. So may we get a complete clear picture of what is sadhana. May we all really do this sadhana and reach to Godhood experience very soon in this very life. Now let's join for the chanting and study of 10th and 12th Skandhas Bhagavatam followed by Adhyatma Ramayanam Kishkindha Kandam. Then we'll do some Ashtotra Shatanamavali. Today we'll see, I think, Kala Bhairava, something. Let us start. Om 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 Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhetamastu Ma Vidvishavahai Om Shanti 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 Om Sachidanandarupaya विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः निगमकल्पतरोर्गलितं फलं शुकमुखादमृतद्रवसंयुतं पिबद भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुकाः नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्य किल शक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना। अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं। समस्त देवताभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण आचार्येभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्रीकृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः। समेषां गुरूणां देवतानाम् अनुग्रहेण परब्रह्मणः महाविष्णु ब्रह्मणे नमः। सनकादिमुनिभ्यो नारदाय वेदव्यासाय शुकब्रह्मर्षिये सूतमहामुने शौनकादृषिभ्यो अत्र्यादृषिभ्यो प्रह्लादाद्भक्तजनेभ्यो मत्स्यादिवतारेभ्यो आदित्यादिनवग्रहदेवताभ्यो नमः। दशदिक्पालेभ्यो नमः। तेषां सर्वेषां गुरूणां देवतानां पूर्वानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोध सिद्ध्यर्थं पुराणेतिहासोक्त भगवद्भागवत दर्शन प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक संस्कृतेः पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थं श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण शास्त्रस्य दशमस्कन्धस्य द्वादशस्कन्धस्यापि पारायणमध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ दशमस्कन्धः। ओं श्रीकृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणं दशमस्कन्धः उत्तरार्धः। अथ 50तमोऽध्यायः। श्रीशुक उवाच। Friends, in the 10th skandha, in the Purvardha, lot of beautiful stories, Jnanam, Bhakti, Vedanta, Tattva Vishayas, Viveka Adi, Vairagya Adi, so many topics came. We went on studying. Now stories all, whether we remember or not, incidents we remember or not, what is to be remembered is from all these listenings, what we are learning for our own life's improvement and betterment. Now we will start this Uttarardham. In the Uttarardham, the 50th chapter, we will see Krishna Balarama having Yuddha with Jarasandha. Yesterday we saw the story, the Asti and Prapti, wives of Kamsa, daughters of Jarasandha, having become widows. Kamsa killed by Krishna. They go crying to the father. They narrate the whole story. Then Jarasandha takes Sankalpa that I'll make whole Prithvi without Yadavas. Finish them. Thus he made friends with all his other kings and collected with all of them and his own 23 Akshovini of the Sainyam. With that he has attacked this Yadupuri or Mathurapuri. Bhagavan Krishna saw it, such a huge army. Then he thought, good it is, I can finish all of them. I have come for this purpose only of eliminating Dushta and protecting Shishta and establishing Dharma. So, whatever 23 Akshavanis came, I'll finish them. After that, I'll spare Jarasandha so that he can bring more and more people. Or the negative Rajas or all of them, I can finish them. So, in this way, as he was thinking, at the very same time, mhm, 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 what happened is that beautiful his own chariot, Krishna being Mahavishnu, from that Vaikuntha Loka, with the two chariots for both Balarama and Krishna have arrived. From there we will chant and see that Yuddha that happens. So let us chant from ninth onwards mantra. Om Ata Panchashatamodhyayah Shri Shuka Uvacha Etadarthovataroyam Bhubharaharanaya me संरक्षणाय साधूनां कृतोऽन्येषां वधाय च अन्योऽपि धर्मरक्षायै देहः सम्भ्रियते मया विरामायाप्यधर्मस्य काले प्रभवतः क्वचितो एवं ध्यायति गोविन्दे आकाशात् सूर्यवर्चसौ रथा उपस्थितौ सद्यः ससूतौ सपरिच्छदौ आयुधानि च दिव्यानि पुराणानि यदृच्छया दृष्ट्वा तानि हृषीकेशः सङ्कर्षणमथाब्रवीत् पश्यार्यव्यसनं प्राप्तं यदूनां त्वावतां प्रभो एष ते रथ आयातः दैतान्यायुधानि च यानमास्ताय जह्येतत् व्यसनात् स्वान् समुद्धरा एतदर्थं हि नौ जन्म साधूनाम् ईश शर्म कृतो त्रयोविंशत्यनीकाख्यं भूमेर्भारमपाकुरु एवं सम्मन्त्र्य दाशार्हौ दंशितौ रथिनौ पुरात् निर्जग्मतुः स्वायुधाढ्यौ बलेनाल्पीयसावृतौ शङ्खं दद्मौ विनिर्गत्य हरेर्दारुकसारथिः ततो भूत्परसैन्यानां हृदि वित्रासभेपतुः तानाह माघदो वीक्ष्य हे कृष्ण पुरुषाधम न त्वया योद्धुमिच्छामि बालेनैकेन लज्जया गुप्तेन हि त्वया मन्द न योत्स्येया हि बन्धुहन्न तव राम यदि श्रद्धा युध्यस्व धैर्यमुद्वह हित्वा वामक्षरैश्छिन्नं देहं स्वर्याहि मां जहि श्रीभगवानुवाच न वै शूरा विकथन्ते दर्शयन्त्येव पौरुषं न गृह्णीमो वचो राजन् आतुरस्य मुमूर्षदः श्रीशुक उवाच जरासुतस्तावभिसृत्य माधवौ महाबलौघेन बलीयसावृणोत् ससैन्ययानध्वजवाजि सारथि सूर्यानलौ वायुरिवाभ्ररेणुभिः सुवर्णतालध्वजचिह्नितौ रथौ अलक्षयन्त्यो हरिरामयोरनुमृते स्त्रियः पुराट्टालकहर्म्यगोपुरं समाश्रिताः सम्मुमुहुः शुचार्दिताः हरिः परानीक पयोमुचां मुहुः शिलीमुखाद्युल्बणवर्षपीडितं स्वसैन्यमालोक्य सुरासुरार्चितं व्यस्फूर्जयत् शारङ्गशरासनोत्तमं गृह्णन्निषङ्गादत सन्दधच्चरान् विकृष्य मुञ्चन् शितबाणपूगान् निघ्नन् रथान् कुञ्जरवाजिपत्तीन निरन्तरं यद्वदलातचक्रं निर्भिन्नकुम्भाः करिणो निपेतुः अनेकशोश्वाः शरवृक्णकन्धराः रथाहताश्व ध्वजसूतनायकाः पदातयश्चिन्नभुजोरुकन्धराः संच्छिद्यमान द्विपदे भवाजिनाम अजाप्रसूताः शतशोऽनृगापगाः भुजाहयः पूरुषशीर्षकच्छपाः हतद्विपद्वीपहयग्रहाकुलाः करोनुमीना नरकेशशैवलाः धनुस्तरङ्गायुध गुल्मसङ्कुलाः अच्छूरिकावर्त भयानकामः मणिप्रवेकाभरणाश्मशर्कराः प्रवर्तिताभीरुभयावहा मध्यमृधे सुमनस्विनां हर्षकरीः परस्परं विनिघ्नतारीन मुसलेन दुर्मदानो सङ्कर्षणेन परिमेय तेजसा बलं तदङ्गार्णवदुर्गभैरवं दुरन्तपारं मगधेन्द्रपालितं क्षयं प्रणीतं वसुदेवपुत्रयोः विक्रीडितं तज्जगदीशयोः परं स्थित्युद्भवान्तं भुवनत्रयस्य यः समीहतेऽनन्तगुणः स्वलीलया न तस्य चित्रं परपक्षनिग्रहः तथापि मर्त्यानुविधस्व वर्ण्यते ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. So straight away from the verse 9, Krishna thinking to himself, Etadartha avataraha ayam me. This is what is the purpose for which I took avatara. What is that? Bhubhara haranaya. To remove the bhubhara. How? Samrakshanaya sadhunam. Then anyesham vadaya cha ye avataraha kritaha. So to do the samrakshana of the sadhu and the vadha of the asadhus. Thus to protect remove the bhubhara, I have come as avatara. Anyopi, not this one, many other avatars also I took earlier. Why all of them were taken? Dharma rakshayai. So eliminating the negative people by that removing the bhubhara and protecting the good people by that establishing the dharma. These are the four reasons for which Bhagavan comes. The bad people are bhara to the prithvi, so eliminate them. Prithviyavara gone away. Good people support the dharma, establish dharma, therefore the good people are protected. And what is dharma? Living according to Shastra, both for bhukti as well as mukti. In those Shastras, Varnashrama system is mentioned. For the dharma, Yajnayaga Upasanas are mentioned for achieving whatever we desire. And the Upanishads Vedanta Jnanam is there for our moksha. These are the three things. which are called the dharma a human being will have to live. They are mentioned in Shastra. The Shastras are studied continuously, given by the sadhus, good people, brahmanas. Therefore, they have to be protected. So this is how I take every time avatara. So anyopi dharma rakshayai deha sambriyate maya. Not this one, many avatars I took for that. Viramaya api adharmasya. Also to put a full virama, full stop, purna virama. हिंदी में कहते हैं ना विराम अर्ध विराम पूर्ण विराम का कॉमा एंड फुल स्टॉप. So viramaya api adharmasya kale prabhavatah kvachitu. Means what? In different timings for various reasons. Because the maya and freedom given to human beings, this type of growth of the bad people, growth of the adharma happens. Don't question that. So to eliminate that, Bhagavan comes. As we said today toward the end, Bhagavan will come as these 24 avatars as said in Bhagavatam. Not only that, Bhagavan will come in so many other avatars. Of the rishis or munis or the good people. He will take avatar as a kings also. तो भगवान का भागवत उक्त ही नहीं निरंतर अवतार हो ही रहे हैं. Wherever these four things are happening, Dushta Nibarhanam and Bhuvaraharanam, then Shishta Rakshanam and Dharma Samrakshanam. Wherever it's happening, understand that there Bhagavan's avatara is happening. In this way, we can make Bhagavan's avatara in our hearts also. By consciously trying for these four. Even though all these cannot be done at one go, but remember, in becoming good, in spiritual growth, first thing is accepting the need of becoming good, accepting the possibility of becoming good, and then willing to become good, then trying to become good. If these four of them we have, then definitely, though it is a long time taking, but definitely the growth or change happens in our life. तो मैं भी मेरे अंदर के दुष्टता को छोड़ के मेरे हृदय भूमि का भार को दूर करूंगा. And whatever the sattvic gunas, sadgunas are there in me, I'll protect them, and by that, all these three dharmas I will achieve. Okay? The three dharmas are what? The varnashram dharma, then fulfilling whatever I want through the yajna upasana, that dharma. Third is the paramarthika dharma through Upanishad Adhyanam. I will do that. In this way, when we sow the seed, water it properly, from that, by God's grace, the sprouts will come, it slowly will grow. In that growth, we can see the opportunities for all these coming, the abilities coming, the conveniences coming, and we become alert and use all of them. Definitely, the doing happens, and when the doing happens, the happening also happens. That means the result also follows. So this is how from the Lord's this sentence we can learn for our own life also. Then by the time this way Bhagavan was thinking, what happened at that time? Evam dhyayati govinde. When the Govinda was doing this type of thinking, contemplation, akashat, from the space, surya varchasau, having the brightness, brilliance like that of sun, rathau upastitau sadhyaha, instantaneously, two chariots have come. Sasutau, with the drivers, saparichadau, with all the things that are required for the travel as well as yuddha. Ayudhani cha divyani, all the divine ayudhas were there in it, Puranani, which are from eternal time, are there with Lord Vishnu in the Vaikuntha Loka. With him he has got. So, what is the last loka of our, that वनमाली गदी शारंगी शंखी चक्री च नंदकी श्रीमान नारायण विष्णुर वासुदेवो विरक्षतु. So too in the Narayana Kavacham also we see Sarvapadbhyo Harer Nama Rupayana Yudhaninaha Pantu Parsada Bhushanaha. So all the Ayudha Smarana, Bhushana Smarana, Vahana Smarana, Bhagwan itself gives us the protection from all. So those Ayudhas, mainly the five Ayudhas of Bhagavan Vishnu, the Shankha also is one thing, name is Panchajanyam, Chakra also is Ayudham, name is Sudarshanam, Gada is his Ayudham, that is Kaumodaki, then Dhanuhu is Ayudham, it is Sharanga Dhanva. Bhagavan also has got the Khadga, whose name is Nandaki. So with the Tunira, the quivers, the Tarkas, and with all the arrows, they have come there in two sets. So रथ उपस्थितो सद्यः आयुधानि च दिव्यानि पुराणानि यदृच्छया. यदृच्छया मीन्स इट्स संकल्प भगवान ने किया कि इन सबको हराना है. तो दे आर 23 अक्षौहिणीज which is turning to be around 40 lakhs yesterday we saw. So you can't just do it, you need, and as a human being you'll have to act. You cannot use the Devi Shakti there. Even Devi Shakti only is using, but he is also have to play the Manusha Dharma. Therefore, Ayudas required, they came. Like as I told you, the Prime Minister of or President of US visited Ukraine and gave the Ayudas yesterday. Some special things he gave. है ना, उनका नाम भी कुछ अजीब है. So when the Ayudhas with Ratha with Ayudhas came, what did Bhagavan Krishna say? Ayudhani cha divyani puranani yadruchaya društva tani. Having seen them, Rishikeshaha, Lord Krishna, Sankarshanamata Bravit. He spoke to his brother-in-law, Balramji. What did he say? See his play. Pashya Arya. Oh, brother, please see. Arya means elder brother. Vyasanam praptam yadunam. To all the Yadavas, the difficulty has come. Tvavatam. Those who are being protected by you. In your protecting shield, they are there. For them now, the Vyasanam, the custom, the difficulty, the problem, the most dangerous thing has come. Then, Eshate Ratha Ayataha. See, आपके लिए आपका रथ भी आ गया. ते रथा आयातः. Daitani, with Daitani Ayudhani, with all your beloved, loved, liking, or liked Ayudas. Daita means lovable, liked. तो आपके पसंदीदा. So your own willed, wished, liked all the Ayudas with the chariot came, and to your Ayadavas whom you are protecting, they are now in big problem. Jarasandha attacked. So Yanamastaya, please be seated on the chariot. Jahi, defeat all these Sainyam. Etad Vyasanat Swan Samuddhara. So from this most difficult situation, please protect your own people, the Yadavas. देखो भगवान कृष्ण हमारे बलराम जी को कह रहे. एक्चुअली करने वाले दोनों है वैसे, बट इज रिस्पेक्ट टू द एल्डर ब्रदर. सो ये तदर्थम ही नव जन्म. दिस इज व्हाट इज द पर्पस ऑफ आवर जन्म. साधु नाम ईश शर्म कृत. दैट आवर सीज हो यू आर द ईश्वरा एंड साधु नाम गुड पीपल शर्म कृत, bringing the welfare. That is what is avatara for which we came. And our Janma, our all Yadavas are sadhus. Now we have to protect them. The Vyasana came to them, sit on the chariot, please eliminate all those Shatrus and protect these good people. Trayovimshat Anikakhyam. It is heard that 23 Akshauhini are there. Bhumehe Bharam. All of them are the Bharam to the Bhumi. Apakuro, remove all of them. कि 30 अक्षौणी भूभार रूपी सैन्य को आप हटा दो, फिनिश देम. एवं समंत्रिया. In this way, Krishna discussed with Balarama. Dasarho, both of them belonging to Dasarho Amsha, Damshitho. Then from the Ratha, they took their what is Kavacha, the shields, the bulletproof jackets type of things. Damshitho, Rathino, boarded the Ratha. Then Purat Nirjagmatuho. They came out of that Yadupuri to fight with these Jarasandha and Sainya. Swayudha Adhyav, with their Ayudhas, very powerfully they were rich. Balena Alpiyasa Avrutav, and their personal Sainyam of the Yadavas is very Alpiyasa. Bala means strength or the Sainyam. Alpiyasa, not that much as 23 Akshani. Jitne the, utna Saini ko lekar nikal ke aaye. So the good quality, the Pandavas here, the Yadumuri Sainikas, they are all small in number, but they are all having power of dharma, power of divinity. That is enough to eliminate how much ever big the number of the negativities. This thing we can learn from this. Then Shankham Dadbhav Vinirgatya, having come out, Bhagwan has blown that huge conch, Panchajanyam. We also do it once in a while. देखो, if we can do like this, how much Krishna must have blown. So Shankham Dadmo Vinirgatya Harihi Daruka Saratihi. The Lord Krishna's charioteer's name was Daruka. So with him they came out too. Tata Abhut. When Krishna blew that conch, then what happened? Parasainyam Hrudi Vitrasa Vepatuhu Abhutu. In the Shatru Sainya Hridayo mein sabko the dar aa gaya. Like in Gita also we can see when Pandavas blew the conches, Dhartarashtraanam Hridayani Vyadarayatu Nabhascha Prithvim Chaiva Tumulaha Vyanunadayan. Like that, Sanjay ji reports to Dhritarashtra. There, here also, with the sound of Bhagavan Krishna's conch only, half of the hearts of the Shatrus were broken with fear and all that thing. This is how, goodness is not weakness. Goodness is not to attack anyone for any selfish purposes. Not a weakness in a way that others are shouting, we are like a billy chup baithte hai. Whether at the international level, it is Pakistan or China, whether it's internal level, there may be any terrorists or people who are cheating the nation. With a huge sounds, we have to frighten them and show with action also whenever is required. Same is in our life. With our own intellect's knowledge, shouting loudly, the mind's negativities have to be threatened and frightened and sent off. कह के देखो एक बार, एक पूरा दिन, I will do my sadhana, I will reach out to the divine, I will again eliminate all my negativities. Like that, with all the, what you say, purusharthatvam, with all the power, say to yourself and see that day definitely some better sadhanas happen in our life. Because Shabda Shakti hai Achintyatvat. The power of the Shabda is infinite, unimaginable it is. So here Bhagavan with divine Shanka blew the conch, उन सबों को तो डर ही लग गया. Same was Hanuman ji. Jayatyati balo Rama, Lakshmanasya Mahabalaha. Like that he was doing Simha Garjana while burning the Lanka. सारे आदमी लोगों के तो प्राण ही निकले. So too Chanata Mahadhuni Garja. When he was coming with Mahadhvani, he did Garjana, then Sravahi Garbha, Rakshasa Narihi, then you can see there. So Bhagavan's Adbhuta Shankadhvani, that has frightened the enemy. So then Tavaha Magadha Viksha. Then that Magadha Raja, Jarasandha saw both of them and he spoke to them, Hey Krishna, he addressed to Krishna, Purusha Adhama, he says, you are Adhama Purusha. He is actually Uttama Purusha. Bhagavad Gita, Uttama Purusha to Anya. But that fellow is smart, even Bhagavan comes as avatar. It is not necessary that everybody agree to him, accept him and worship him. Even his avatar kala ऐसे दुष्ट होते हैं. भगवान का ही अब खैर नहीं है, तो how can we expect that everybody should respect us even though we are not even as great as any of the small little sadhakas or bhakta. So he says, Hey Krishna, Purushatama, then न त्वया योद्धुमिच्छामि बालेन एकेन. You are a child, I will not fight with you only. Lajjaya guptena hi त्वया. You, guptena means in a secret form, without notice, you attacked and killed my son-in-law. That is his intention. Guptena. No, he did not do. Actually, Kamsa only invited to eliminate Krishna Balrama. What did Asti Prapti taught or told their father? We don't know, Jarasandha. But Jarasandha says, चुपके चुपके तुमने मेरे भाई दामाद कंस को मार दिया. You are a small child. I will not fight with you. Manda nayotse yahi bandhuhan. Go away. You are the killer of my bandhu. That is my son-in-law. So then, Tava Rama Yadi Shraddha. Hey Balram, if you have the power in you, faith in you, interest in you, liking in you, Yuddhyasva, come and fight with me. Dhairya Mudvaha, take all the dhairya. Bring that confidence and fight with me. Or Hitvava Matsharai Chinnam Deham, the options to given to you are giving up your body, which is cut asunder by my own arrows. Swaryahi, go to the Swarga, or Mam Jahi, you defeat me. Either defeat me or go to Swarga by getting killed in my hands. Hey Balrama, you come and fight. Balrama is looking this hatta katta and all. Krishna Bhagavan Aram se. So he says, you come and fight with me. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha, to these words of Magadha Raja, Magadha, and that Jarasandha, Krishna Bhagavan's reply is, Navai Shura Vikathante. ऐश्वर वे लोग बोलते नहीं, बकते नहीं हैं, दर्शयन्ति एव पौरुषम. They show their purushartha in action. Is it not? What a Mahavakya it is from the mouth of Lord. So many days we are listening Tattva, we are listening Atma Jnanam, we are listening all Bhakti. Very good. But they all are, sense of dullness will be always there in them unless these type of very inspiring sentences are said to us by others or we tell to ourselves. Navai Suraha Vikathante. Paurusham darsayanti eva. A Shuravir don't express their Shuratas in speaking, they show it in the work, whatever is there in their hands. Now the work is of Yuddha. You and I also, we have to show our Paurusha of doing sadhana, of doing good thing, of eliminating the negativities. उसमें हमको शूरवीरता प्रैक्टिकल के करके दिखाना है, not by just vikathanam. Everything, whatever it may be. Speaking good is not so good as doing good. So let us show that the goodness we have and goodness power by executing it, by practicing it. So Navaishura Vikathante Darshayanti Eva Paurusham. Even to the mind also. Even in the mind, negative emotions, weakening thoughts, they should never be entertained. We have to show our Purushartham. I am the human being, I am the child of my divine Lord. All the ability, powers He has given me. Why will I not meditate? Why can't I do my yoga sadhana? Why can't I be doing the Sharanagati? Why will not have my Antakar Shuddhita Karma Yoga? Why will not have Viveka Vairagya? I will come out of all my negative. I will detach myself from the upadhis. I will discover the self within me. This is called as the strong saying, followed by Darshayanti Eva Paurusham, doing little by little, little by little. Remember always these great, such people who are supporting Krishna to protect Yadupuri, and all the people of our own Bharat Mata who have sacrificed their life for the freedom. उनको याद करते हुए, ऐसे लोग याद करते हुए, प्राण जाए जाने दो, लेकिन हम अपने साधना से पीछे नहीं हटेंगे. Whole life let us spend only in that, come what may, even death. So that type of confidence, courage when we take, then only the piled up negativities of millions of lives, we can eliminate them, defeat them, and bring all the divine qualities in us to prove to ourselves that we can also do sadhana, we can also make the Lord happy, we can also reach Him. Navaishuraha vigathante darshayanti eva paurusham. You are showing some of you that paurusham of consistently, incessantly, every day, that morning and evening, coming to class, and of the class, your own upasanas you are doing, that is called as showing the Paurushatva. It has to be enhanced. It has to be made more qualitative. Quantitative, it's good. You may add little more if possible. But qualitative improvement, if we can do in our sadhanas, then we are showing our Paurusham. Neither talk the language of weakness, nor be weak in life, nor only merely talk the words of strength, but show them through practice. That's what Bhagavan says. Shurve raheta tu ladka bol kya rahe tum? Like that. Navai shura vikathante darshente eva paurusham na grunni meha vacho rajan. We just object and reject your words. So, aturasya mumursaha, I can see on your face, aturata, the restlessness and fear, mumursataha, that your face is already looking like a dead fellow. जिसके हृदय में डर है और मृत्यु का नाश हो रहा है, और जिसके चेहरे में मृत्यु का डर दिख रहा है, ऐसे तुम्हारे words we don't listen. When he said, hey Balarama, you come and fight and all, and also challenging, get killed in my hands or show your power by defeating me. Sri Sukavacha. When Bhagavan said this powerful word, no, Navaishura vikhattante darshayanti eva paurusham, ये लिख लो, ये बढ़िया सा सेंटेंस. पौरुष दिखाओ, of detaching from all selfishnesses, egos, and get that inner power. With that power, command everyone to do the good who are around you, so that together the goodness prevails and that spread all over. Like any of the goals which are in our purview, in our requirement, in doing that, let us show our Paurushatvam. Now Sri Shukadev continues, Jarasutaha, that Jarasandha, Jara is a woman. She is the one who joined the Jarasandha when he was in two parts. And he cannot be that way killed. जितने बार भी मारेगा उसको, वो फिर से जुड़ ही जाता है. That's why we'll see. Then महाभारत में सब ज्यादा है, ये तो कृष्ण लीला है, इसलिए वो स्टोरीज कम होते हैं इसमें. So भगवान कृष्ण tearing that grass or in लकड़ी and throwing like that and showing to Bhima, ऐसा करो. When he does like that, that time he dies. Otherwise, any number of time Bhima breaks him to pieces, again he joins. Bhima is getting weakened. Krishna shows it. Not only in the movie, it is there in Mahabharatam and here also. So that powerful Jarasandha, sa Jarasutaha, tau abhiprasrutya madhavo, he has come near to these Pandavas, Mahabala Oghena, with a huge flow of his Mahabala of 23 Akshavani, Baliyasa, which is so strong, Avurunota. He covered the Krishna and Balrama and his Zaina all around. Then Sasainya Yana Dvaja Vajasarathi. So Sainya, and then Yana the Vahanas, Dvaja the Jhandaye, Vaji horses, Sarathi, the charioteer of Krishna and Balrama. They were fully covered by this Magadaraja Jarasandha Sainya. Krishna Balrama were not at all seen with their sainyam and their horses. कुछ भी नहीं दिख रहे, सब छुप गए. How was that seen? Examples given are Surya Analau Vayuhu Iva Abhra Renumihi. So the Surya Bhagavan and the Agni, other Agni. Vayuhu Iva Abhra Renumihi. Like when the wind brings the clouds, how the sun is covered. So to Abhra Renumihi, Renu means the dust or the smoke which covers the fire. है ना, smoke covers the fire, दिखता ही नहीं fire है. So to sun is covered by the cloud. So one is fire, one is like sun. सूर्य और अग्नि समान बलराम और कृष्ण को, कृष्ण उनको ये मेघ और धूलि के समान ये सारा सैन्य उनको आवरण कर दिया. That's all. Then सुपर्ण ताला ध्वज चिह्नितौ रथौ. तो सुपर्ण is Garuda. Tala is Tala Vriksha or something that is in the ध्वजा of Balrama. भगवान कृष्ण के ध्वजा में गरुड़ है, बलराम के ध्वजा में ताल है. चिह्नितो रथौ, those two rathas of them having these dhwaja as chihna, alakshayantyaha hariramayoho of this Krishna and Balrama mrudhe in that yuddha, they were not at all seen. And who were watching them? Striyaha, all the strees. Where were they? Pura attalaka harmya gopuram. पूरा मतलब that पूरा मथुरापुर में अट्ठालकों में गोपुरों में हरमियों में बैठकर जो देख रहे हैं बलराम कृष्ण को, they were not seen because covered by all these सैन्य of the Jarasandha. Samashritah sammumuhu sucharditaha. They were in so much of shoka and dukkha कि कृष्ण बलराम दिख ही नहीं रहे. And that सैन्य of Jarasandha was like a huge ocean only. Then they felt something. क्या हो गया, दिख नहीं रहे करके टेंशन. Then Harihi, Lord Krishna, Paranika Payomucham. You know, Payo means Samudra. So Paranika, Para means Shatru, Anika means Sainya, Payo means which is like a Samudra. Para Anika Payaha. The Shatruon ka Samudra ke saman Sainya Mucham. The arrows left by them, Muhuhu again and again, Shili Mukha, Ati, Ulpana, Varsha Peditam. So with a sharp edged arrows coming like of the Varsha and giving Pida to Swasainyam, having seen that. So the Magadaraja Sainya were shooting the arrows sharp, so much like a Varsha. They were hitting his own Sainya, the Sainya of the Balram and Krishna, Alokya. Having seen that, what did he do? Surasura Architam. Vyaspur Jayat Sharanga Sharasana Uttamam. So Sharanga Sharasana Dhanu. Sharanga named his Dhanu, which is Archita, respected, revered, worshipped even by Devatas and Asurasu. Vyaspur Jayata. He has done that Dhanushtankar. Sri Ramaji ka Kodanda Dhanushtankar. Sri Vishnu Bhagavan ka Sharanga Dhanushtankar. Bhagavan Shivji ka Pinaka Dhanushtankar. भयंकर तीनों लोगों को डरा लेने वाला है. तो व्यस्पुर जैत शारंग शरासन उत्तमम. He did the ठंकार, ऐसा खींचने साउंड आता है, like you know the guitar and साउंड आता है. धनुष टंकार भयंकर होता है, डर कराता है, पूरा डर भया. Then after that making धनुष टंकार गृह्णन निशंगात. Nishanga means quiver. Grunhan, he was taking Ata Sandadhat Sharan. He was keeping on putting the arrows on the bow. Vikrushya, pulled. Munchan, living. Shitamana Pugan. In hundreds of Sankhya, he was shooting the arrows. Quivers are never ending. These are all divine. Baan nikal re, laga re, lagata, kenchata, chodata. Like you see in Tulsi Ramayana, Bhagavan Krishna was pulling, putting, again pulling and shooting the arrows. Nignan. When he was like a rain, more than a rain, thunder, shooting the arrows, Nignan Rathan, the Rathas were broken, Kunjara, the elephants were killed, Vaji, the horses were killed, Patti in the Sainya who were walking on the foot, they were killed Nirantaram Yadvat. And how Bhagavan was moving his arrow as a bow in all directions and going on, bringing that arrows and shooting was Alata Chakram. देखो, you all are familiar with Alata, Alata Shanti Prakaranam. So like Alata, the firebrand moving all directions, was moving this bright blazing Dhanu of Bhagwan, because all directions they are there. It is all you can understand in our modern graphic made movies, that the hero with two big rifles which एक भी उठा नहीं सकते, दो दो हाथ में पकड़कर चारों तरफ जंप करते, ढिशा ढिशा करता है. In the same way, Bhagavan was moving his Sharanga Dhanu and putting like this, he was shooting all of them. Imagine, this itself is a meditation. And you can pray to the Lord. We can pray, oh Lord, in this way, please eliminate whatever the durguna, dushtaguna are there in my heart. Also from this Prithvi, please eliminate. That प्रार्थना we can do. थोड़ा हिलेंगे वो, अच्छा मेरे कोई प्रार्थना भी कर रहे हैं, करने दो, देखते हैं if it really they mean, I'll come. So if all of us put together that way, pray, we are all like in Yadupuri Nivasinsa and the Jarasandha, they are the negativity. So we need Krishna and Balaram alone can protect us, so we can pray for them like this. So very terrible, wonderful, ferocious fighting Bhagavan was doing. Nignan Rathan Kunjara Vajipattina Nirantaram Yadvat Alata Chakram. And when after some time so many arrows were shot and so many of the Shatru Saina was killed, the blood coming out of all those human animals was like so many rivulets, or even the flowing lakes ki tarah wahan dikh rahe the. That is given Varnana here by Vyasa Bhagavan. The Varnita Shukadev ji keh rahe ki nirbhinna kumbhaha karinaha nipetuhu. So the kumbhasthal of the elephants were being broken and they were dying and falling down. Anekashaha ashwaha, numberless horses were shara vruksha kandaraha, urkna, sorry, with the shara of the Krishna and Balarama, the kandhara, unke galaye katte hue, the ghode niche gir rahe the. Ratha, all the chariots, hata ashwadhvaja sutanayakaha. So the ashwas of the Ratha were killed. Then Dhvaja is broken. Suta, the charioteer, is killed. Nayakaha, whoever were there, the Sainya of Jarasandha, and that they were finished from the Ratha. What about Padatayaha? Padat Chinna, Bhuja, Uru, Kandaraha. किसी का भुजा, किसी का कंधरा, किसी का उरु टूट कर नीचे गिर के सब मर रहे थे. फेरोशियस फाइटिंग ऑफ भगवान. तो कोई नई बात नहीं. युद्ध प्रलय भी होता है इससे भयंकर. तो जब जरूरत होती है तो युद्ध अनिवार्य होता है, तो करना ही पड़ता है. The Lord has finished all of them in this way. When it is happening, कि संचिद्यमान, when संच्छेदन हो रहा था, breaking, killing was happening. Of what? Dvipada is elephants. Ibha Vajinam. Dvipada means people who are walking. Ibha is elephants. Vajinam the horses. What is Aja Prasutaha Shatashaha Asrugapagaha. Hundreds of asru means blood. Asru means blood. Apagaha means flows. The canals of the blood were flowing when these elephants, horses, humans were finished. Number कितना था? एक अक्षोणी का we have seen, है कि नहीं? इतना 21,660, 16,000 इतना. Imagine how big must be all of that. So when that river was flowing, how was the river looking? Bhuja hayaha. So Bhuja ahayaha, the shoulders of the human beings only were like the ahi, the snakes flowing in that river. Purusha shirsha kachapaha, the heads of all those human beings were like the turtles there. Hatat dvipad dvipa. Then the elephants killed were themselves the dvipa, the islands in that ocean or the rivers of the blood. Then hayagraha akulaha, the killed horses were like graha akulaha. The crocodiles moving in that. Then Kara Uru Minaha, the hands of the beings were like the fishes there. Narakesha Shaivalaha, the hair of the human beings who were killed. The Sainya was like Shaivala, that moss there. Dhanuhu Taranga, the Dhanurs, the bows of all the Yuddhavira were like the Taranga, itna dikh rahe the. Then Aida Gulma Sankulaha, and their Aidhas are like the shrubs around the river of the blood. Achurika, Avarta Bhayanakaha. So Achurikas, the Kavachas themselves are like the Avartas. And Bhayanakaha, it was appearing so frightening. Then Mahamani, उनके सारे आभूषण जो भी थे, from that whatever the Mahamanis were falling, praveka avarana, the avaranas, manis, all of them were ashma sharkaraha, like the sands and the pebbles in the banks of the river. River, which river? The river of the blood. River or the rivulets. So many were flowing in this way. प्रवर्तिताः भीरु भयावहा, डरपोक लोगों को डराने का ये दृश्य, और मृदे मनस्विनाम हर्षकरी ही परस्परम, बट जो धैर्यशाली है उनको उत्साह दे रहा है. Scene remaining the same. A timid persons feel frightened, but the others feel उत्साहयुक्त. और युद्ध में एक बार ना चले आते ना, then the mind is lost from its identity with the body. Then the only job is what? Kill as many as possible before we get killed. Such people were getting inspiration, seeing all that. The others were frightened. अरे क्या हो रहा है, ये मरा वो मरा. But means what? What we are seeing is the description of that yuddha and the terrible way of the yuddha Bhagavan has done to finish. Remember, ये वाला एक नहीं, 17 बार it happens. Now imagine the power of Balrama and Krishna. No? Can there be any doubt now after listening this that they are Bhagavan only and they are eternal? Those lords, those forms of devatas are Bhagavan, always available for our protection also. We have to have that type of faith, we have to have that type of upasana. इतना करे उतना भगवान का रिप्लाई होता है. देन व्हाट हैपेंड कि प्रवर्तिता भीर भयावह मृधे मनस्विनाम हर्ष करी ही परस्पर परस्परम विनिग्नता अरीन. एंड नाउ बलराम जी भी विनिग्नता अरीन, he was killing all his shatrus. How? मुसलेना, with his musala, he was got that musala is आयुध, हलायुध कहते हैं उसको. दुर्मदान संकर्षणेन अपरिमेय तेजसा. Not only Krishna with his Sharanga Dhanu, Balram ji also with his Halayudha, Musalayudha, he was finishing all of them. Then Balam, Tat Anga, hey Anga, Anga means here Parikshit ji ko bata rahe Shukdev ji, Balam Tat Arnava Durga Bhairavam, Samudra Bhayankara, Samudra ke saman, that huge sainya of the Jarasandha, Duranta Param, which was Artha is endless, Magada Indrapalitam, protected by Jarasandha, क्षयम प्रणीतम, टोटल क्षय हो चुका उसका. वसुदेव पुत्रयो हो, in the hands of the Vasudeva Putras, Krishna and Balrama. But what was there for them when they were killing all those? What was it? Vikriditam. It was only क्रीड़ा. खेल खेल मैंने उन्होंने इतने लोगों को फिनिश कर दी. तद जगत ईशयो हो, because they are the ईश्वर of the entire jagat. For them, though the number is so big, they are all animated, but it was only खेल खेल में ही हुआ. Vikriditam. Now Shukdev ji says here, why not? What is the Ashcharya there? Because these two, Krishna and Balrama, कौन स्थिति उद्भव अंतम, सृष्टि स्थिति लय भुवनत्रयस्य, of all the three worlds, यह सम्यक ihate, the one who is able to do so many times ananta gunaha, that Bhagavan with ananta guna and shakti, salilaya, who does all this with his own lila, na tasya chitram paravaksha nigraha, the Shatruvaksha can finish karna, it is not at all chitram. Then why have you described it not chitram? It's not first time. Then tathapi martya anuvidasya varnyate. The varnana is done because Bhagavan has taken the avatar, the human being. Therefore, as a human, he has fought. Therefore, to show his ferociousness, the description has been done. Otherwise, Bhagavan with Ananta Shakti, who can do Srushti, Sthiti, Laya, so many times, उनको ये थोड़े सैनिकों को फिनिश करना एक विक्रीड़ा ही है. Now, with these type of stories, we have to expand our intellect, in the understanding about the infinite power of the Lord with which he can do Srushti Sthiti Laya, and in the Sthiti Kala, these type of ferocious wars he can fight to eliminate the bad. And wherever the reasons are not known, and no reasons are known to us, in a mass way in the world, anything is happening, not that you justify it in the world, we have to do the law and order there, but सब जगह ईश्वर की लीला है. अब क्या कहें, हमको तो हर चीज के द्वारा भगवान तक पहुंचना है, और हमारे हाथ में तो कुछ है ही नहीं. And we always strongly believe without sankalpa of Ishvara, even a smallest thing also doesn't happen in the world. See, remember, study Shastras, understand all aspects, yet you must talk to people only which are talkable, which are receivable, depending on the context and the situation. But you have the knowledge in the mind about the glory of Bhagwan and his Leelas. But बाहर सब कुछ नहीं बोलना चाहिए. Is it not? Depending on the situation or position, you have to comment. Like the Russia attacked Ukraine for more than 1 year, 1 month, 2 months now. How many lakhs are died? Okay ना? Even there also Saudi and Yemen वहाँ 1,50,000 लोग पिछले 2014 से अब तक मर गए. This is 23 in last 9 years. No, you can't say that Prabhu ki leela sab ho raha hai outside. Because without Lord's thought, nothing happens. But outside only I have to talk politically, diplomatically, why Saudi is against Yemen, why Yemen is supported by Iran, why Iran and Saudi are in loggerheads, and now slowly they are again coming together. Like that, international wars, finishing so many people. Russia, Ukraine, so much. छोटे मोटे युद्ध हो ही रहे हैं. And the last night, that fighting in that small nation, which are our Indians are also caught up. 200-300 लोग वहाँ मरे हैं. So these are all. And sometimes through pandemics happen, sometimes through cyclones, sometimes through tsunami, sometimes earthquake. इन दिस वर्ल्ड ईश्वर लीला से क्या हो रहा है हमको इस बारे में एक आयोटा भी नहीं समझ में आता. पर क्या हमको समझना है कि नो बडी इज स्पेयर्ड इन दिस वर्ल्ड परमानेंटली. तो व्हेन वी आर गिवन अ चांस और टाइम टू प्ले आवर रोल ऑन दिस अर्थ, while playing that role, let us work out our own liberation. संप्राप्ते सन्नीते काले डुक्रुम करणे नहीं नहीं रक्षति. Therefore, mind the business of spiritual evolution. And what spiritual evolution? Understanding the truth, meditating on the truth, realizing the truth, abiding in the truth, living the life on the basis of the truth in the seeming untruth which is appearing as this world. This is what is आध्यात्मिक साधना. उसके लिए जो भी विषय समझ में आना है, क्लैरिटीज about the Lord, any questions, doubts, clarification of them, sadhanas, preparations. For that, keep on listening to Satsanga, study Shastras. Study Shastra independently won't help. When we go to our gurus and when they speak out, then we can listen all of that, then we can note down. What are the preparations? What are the sadhanas? What are the questions, doubts regarding Paramatma? And what are his lakshanas? And what is the meaning of reaching him? How to reach him? All these questions are continuously answered in all our Shastras. And if you read those Shastras, especially the Prasthanatrayam, Gita, Upanishad and Brahma Sutra, with Bhagavan Adi commentary, unique it is, you will never be going in any wrong direction of misunderstanding. Everything will be thoroughly understood, we are guided by him to reach to that highest. So in this way, we are seeing this ferocious yuddham, but from that, what we have learned are, one, भगवान अपरंपार शक्तियों से अनंत लीलाएं होते रहते हैं. Then not only the good things of rose gardens, mango groves, guava fruit groves, he will finish the people also like that in a terrible form. In the Vishwarupama also, Bhagavad Gita mein, Bhagavan has shown to Arjuna. He is seeing the whole world like a kala anala. Kala anala matlab the प्रलय काल के अग्नि के समान वास भगवान का मुख. Into that everything is entering with such a swiftness and speed. Those description. दंष्ट्राकराळानि च ते मुखानि दृष्ट्वैव कालानलसन्निभानि दिशो न जाने न लभेश शर्मा प्रसीद देवेश जगन्निवास लेलिह्यसे ग्रसमानसमन्तात् दंष्ट्राकरा. All those things is consuming everything of this world. So many beautiful descriptions. He frightened. Who are you? This I have never seen this terrible form of you. Akhyai me ko bhavan ugra rupaha namostu te deva prasida vignatu vichami bhavantamadhyam nahi janami tav pravrittim. Then Bhagavan says, you only see the looking good type of side of me only. This is my kala sarupa, kalosmi, lokakshekrit pravruttaha, lokan samartumiha pravruttaha, rutavidvam. Even if you are not there, na bhavishyanti sarve. Ye avastita pratyanikeshu yodaha. Whoever are there opposite to you, even without you, none of them will remain. I'll finish them. Dronam cha bhishmam cha jayadrathan cha karnam tatanyana yoga maya hatan tam jahi ma vyatishta. They're already killed by me. You just put your arrow and get the credit. Riddhasva jetasi rene savatnan. So this type of the wonderful things we see, all of them part of the whole universe. So a spiritual Vedanti and the one who studies Purana, he is never frightened or becomes Ascharya seeing or listening anything. But in and through all of that, he only understands the main purpose of life, tries to go near and near to that purpose in his every life's efforts. We should belong to that category. Rest all is it's okay. If through all the study of Shastra, if we are getting convinced about these things, we are right. So may God bless us, may Gurus bless us, may we receive the blessings, and the blessings are only in terms of the knowledge. Knowledge is never given, we have to take it. Sadhana, nobody does for it, we have to do it. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Tomorrow we'll see that Pakad Letes Jaka Jarasandha ko Balramji wants to kill him. Krishna Gara Mat Mar here, there's a planning. You leave him, he will bring more people. That way. Then when he's left, he goes with all head went and all. He wants to go and enter into a jungle and do tapasya. Jarasandha was very humiliating defeat. But the all other kings console him, though he goes back to his Rajyam. Here, the entry of Krishna and Balram into Yadupuri after that victory is so beautiful, so greatly celebrated by all of them. The World Cup winning, the FIFA World Cup ke baad, those 7-8 days of nights in that country, whoever have won it, Argentina or jo bhi hai, मेरे को पता नहीं. What a celebration it was. So here also they had a very, very great celebration. Thereafter, in the next chapter, lot of beautiful topics will come. We'll see. Sarvam Krishna Arpanam. Om Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Sri Bhagawata Sharanam Mama. Sri Sadguru Sharanam Mama. Sri Suta Sharanam Mama. Sri Shukadeva Sharanam Mama. Sri Vyasa Sharanam Mama. Sri Narada Sharanam Mama. Sri Kumar Sharanam Mama. Sri Brahma Sharanam Mama. Shri Vishnu Sharanam Mama. Shri Parabrahma Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Sharanam Mama. Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Om Kangaroti Vachalam Pangum Langhayate Girim Yat Krupatamaham Vande Paramananda Madhavam Swarge Satyeja Kailase Vaikunte Nasti Ayam Rasaha Atapivantu Sadbhagyaha Mama Munchata Karejita Krishna Priyam Sagala Kalmasanasanancha Mukti Kahetumiha Bhakti Vilasakari Santah Kathana Kamidam Bivadadarena Loke Tirtha Parishilana Sevaya Kim Om Sri Krishna Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha SRIMAT Bhagawatam Maha Puranam स्वर्गे सत्यज कैलासे वैकुंठे नास्ते सह तप्यं सद्भाग्याः मामुञ्चित गणेशित श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणं द्वादश स्कन्धः आभासश्च निरोधश्च यतश्चाद्यवसीयते स आश्रयः परं ब्रह्म परमात्मेति शब्दते अथ चतुर्थोऽध्यायः. Let us chant from verse number 34. यदैवमेतेन विवेकहेतिना मायामयाहङ्करणात्मबन्धनं चित्वाच्युतात्मानुभवोऽवतिष्ठते तमाहुरात्यन्तिकमङ्गसम्प्लवम् नित्यदा सर्वभूतानां ब्रह्मादीनां परन्तप उत्पत्तिप्रलयावेके सूक्ष्मज्ञाः सम्प्रचक्षते कालस्रोतो जवेनाशु ह्रियमाणस्य नित्यदा परिणामिनाम् अवस्थास्ताः जन्मप्रलयहेतवः अनाद्यन्तवतानेन कालेनेश्वरमूर्तिना अवस्थाः नैव दृश्यन्ते व्यति ज्योतिषाम् इव नित्यो नैमित्तिकश्चैव तथा प्राकृतिको लयः आत्यन्तिकश्च कथितः कालस्य गतिरीदृशी एताः कुरु श्रेष्ठ जगद्विधातुः नारायणस्याखिल सत्त्वधाम्नः लीलाकथास्ते कथिताः समासतः कार्त्स्नेन नाजोऽपि अभिधातुमीशः संसारसिन्धुमतिदुस्तरमुत्तितीर्षोः नान्यः प्लवो भगवतः पुरुषोत्तमस्य लीलाकथारसनिषेवणमन्तरेण पुंसो भवेत् विविधदुःखदवार्दितस्य पुराणसंहिताम् एताम् अऋषिर्नारायणो व्ययः नारदाय पुरा प्राह कृष्णद्वैपायनाय सह एतां वक्ष्यत्यसौ सूत ऋषिभ्य स वै मह्यं महाराज भगवान् बादरायणः इमां भागवतीं प्रीतः संहितां वेद संहिताम् एतां वक्ष्यत्यसौ सूत ऋषिभ्यो नैमिषालये दीर्घसत्रे कुरु श्रेष्ठ सम्पृष्टः शौनकादिभिः इति श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमहंस्यां संहितायां द्वादश स्कन्धे चतुर्विध प्रलय वर्णनो नाम चतुर्थोऽध्यायः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। Now final shloka. What is atyantika pralayam? This one. Yada, when, evam, in this way, etena viveka hetina, with the sword of viveka. Okay, that viveka is atmanatva viveka, tattva atattva viveka. Then adhyasa adhishtana viveka, which is born only after the relentless shravana of the tattva from the guru for a very big amount of time. So etena evam viveka hetina, when what is to be done with that khadga of the viveka? Maya maya ahankarana atma bandhanam chitva. You know, the ahankara which is hiding the Paramatma. And this ahankara has come from Maya. Come from Maya means when it is inquired, it is not there. Its source is never found, but still it is there. That is the meaning of Maya. Always remember. उसका effect तो दिखता है लेकिन उसको ढूंढो तो मिलता नहीं हो. Like I am with my ahankara and with the tadatmya, as some being I am doing something. So substantially I am doing, you are observing, you are also doing, I am seeing. So you with your aham, you are doing, I am doing with my ahankara. But what exactly this ahankara when I inquired, it is the amalgam of these things. One is Chit Swarup Paramatma, second is Chittabhasa, third is Ahamruti. Ahamruti is Jada, Chidabhasa is conditional expression, Chit pure consciousness has nothing to do in this world. But the admixture of these three as if is projecting an entity called as aham, which appears to be so real. Now, this is a very subtle thought which will be understood by us after many, many years of studying all the Vedanta Granthas with all the Bhashyas and Vartikas of great, great Mahatmas. तब जाकर के बुद्धि अत्यंत सूक्ष्म होने के बाद ये से बातें हमको समझ में आते हैं. Not just like that once in a while we come and sit in the class. That's all time pass brand. उनको उतना ही मिलता है. But the real thing comes to us when we are relentless, of which we made a beginning in this life. Life after life, when we study the Shastras more deeply, intensely, through that we try to understand Paramatma and his relation with this world. At that level, many things are understood. One of them is this Maya Maya Ankarana Atma Bandhanam. Maya Maya Ankarana. See, that wave when you look at it, so enchantingly it looks, no? And dancing that way, moving ahead. It is so fascinating. But what is wave actually there? No Nama Rupa having their own independent existence, and the water has no Rupa and Nama. But see that Vichitra combination of it. Is it not creating a funny phenomena called as wave? It's very, you have to become deep in contemplation. Then only these things click. In the same way, this ahankara, एक तो माया से उत्पन्न हुआ, दूसरा माया का ही एक हिस्सा called as avidya. It takes it, which is called its own vasanas, and this ahankara with its vasana goes on doing all natak in our life. This ahankara, when it is cut asunder, this ahankar को निकाल के अहंकार रूपी बंधन को जब काटने से, सो मायामय अहंकरण आत्म बंधनम चित्वा, ओके, uh, chitva, half of that is done. Then no, after this is done, who am I? Not the upadhi tadatmya ahankara or jiva. Who are you, sir? Then without any upadhi wala, achyutaha, achyuta atma, never changeable, never perishable, as we studied in our Mandukya, the fourth prakarana, ajaha, ajaraha, avyayaha, and amaraha. Unborn, never modifying, never becoming old, never dying, pure self I am. In this way, anubhava avatishtate. In that anubhava, when we establish. So I am that birthless, fortificationless, old ageless, deathless, pure conscious self. I am. In that way, when we are established, till that time, whatever the Jiva Bhava was there, Ahankara was there, Upadita Atma was there, Vasanas were there, desires were coming, Raga Dveshas were there. Based on desire or Raga Dvesha, we were doing lots of works that was becoming Karma Phala. And to go through that Karma Phala, we were born again and again in so many Deha. All this जो प्रपंच विश्व सृष्टि था उसका हमेशा के लिए प्रलय होता है, हमेशा के लिए होता है, इसलिए उसको आत्यंतिक कहते हैं. आत्यंतिक अंतमतीत्य means what? It's over. No more the jiva will be there to get bound. There the pure self. This is called Atyantika Anga Samplavam. Tamaho Atyantika Anga Samplavam. Oh my dear child, oh my dear Parikshita, this is called Atyantika Pralayam. So therefore, by the elimination of pseudo Ahankara, when we establish in real Swarup, real Atma Swarupa, that is called as Atyantika Pralayam. Okay? So Naimitika, Prakruta, Atyantika Pralayas are over. The fourth one remains, that is Nitya Pralayam. That is said in these four slokas. Let us see what it is. Kim Nityada means continuously Sarva Bhutanam of beings all, Brahmadinam. Okay, right from Brahma onwards. He Vanandava, O scorcher of enemies, dear Parikshito, Utpatti Pralayo, continuous birth and destruction, dissolution is going on happening. Eke Sukshmagnaha Samprachakshate. Some Sukshmagnyas, they talk like this. What is that? From Brahmadeva up to all beings. Every moment the birth is happening, death is happening. No, this again very pure, subtle Vedantic Vicharana. So the Kala ka kami ye hai. Movement means time, no? Time is Kala. So Kala continuously while moving, what is it doing? What is it doing? It is nothing but doing these two things of Utpatti and Pralaya. Continuously. And more Maya है वहाँ subtle point. वहीं प्रलय हो रहा है, वहीं उत्पत्ति हो रहा है. Actually, what is the Utpatti and Pralaya? The disappearance of the earlier condition, appearance of the new condition is called as Pralaya and Utpatti. And are they not happening continuously in every phenomena in this world? Like when we started this class 1 hour back, what were we? Now, that person is Pralaya ho gaya unka, अब नया का जन्म हुआ. How? Because so many things changed. So many tissues died and fell down, new tissues are born, so many cells have gone, new cells have come. In the blood also, what changes might have happened, we don't know. In the bone marrow, what happened, we don't know. Physical body, I'm talking. So too, what with new knowledge, the old knowledge has gone, or the existing knowledge is covered and we took strong decision to behave like a बेवकूफ. कुछ भी हो सकता है उत्पत्ति प्रलय का. So नित्यता, continuously, this birth and death is happening. One way is the leaves are falling from the tree, that is pralaya, new leaves are born, that is utpatti. But in the each and every leaf also, the condition previous one moment is dead, giving birth to the new moment, new birth, giving a chance to new birth. Same nahi leaf ho, it has already changed. In a moment's time, it has taken the sunlight, photosynthesis. We may not notice it. That's what will be told in the next sloka. But nirantaram it is going on. Pralaya is Nitya. Okay? Ki Nityada Sarvabhutanam Brahmadinam He Parantapa Utpatti Pralayo Eke Sukshmagna Prachakshante. So, in another form is what? In the entire cosmos of incomparable, incalculable size, there are Brahmandas at every moment are born and getting dissolved. And in the Brahmanda, aneka bhutas are getting born and dissolved. With what a speed we don't know. And the time has got different calculations at different zones. Now these are big subjects. They're all very superhuman topics which need not be studied because only little they have to help us in Vedanta. है ना, हमको वेदांत का जब पकड़ लिया ना, बाकी चीजें जितने भी अच्छे लगे आश्चर्यचकित हो, they're all informations. So they won't help. Only information we need not take. तत्व ज्ञान है उसी को हमें स्वीकार करना. Therefore, we don't entertain these subjects or studies of the Srushti, Ananto, in that millions of galaxies, millions of the Brahmandas, every moment are born and dying. Like how many number of waves are born and dying in an ocean at one moment? Can you calculate them? In an ocean or all oceans together? In that way, how many bubbles are getting and died? Do we know? How many microbes are getting born and died every moment in the universe? The bacteria, the fungus, not through our vaccinations or medication, वो अपने आप ही मर रहे वो. How many millions, how many thousands of germs are dying on my body every moment? And born also, parasites कहते हो, but not so harmful to the body, therefore चलते. There is every microbe leading to every disease on every human body every time. But it's only the immunity which makes them controlled, therefore the diseases don't come. लाइक आप पेड़ को देखते हो ना, कितने धूल मिट्टी कीड़े मकोड़े होते हैं उस पर. सेम इज आवर बॉडी. You take a microscope after your bath, immediately you can see already they have landed. The towel with which you पहुंचो, उसके हजारों चीज हमारे शरीर पे आते हैं, नहीं दिखते हो. I'm just telling what is explained here is continuously the beings, even Brahmadi also with Brahmandas, every moment coming and going. That way the people say. Means what? At the cosmic level, like we saw now, Bhagavan Krishna's Yuddha with Jarasandha, the cosmic level, continuous Srushti and Pralaya is going on happening with a incalculable speed. Like in a highway, in a peak hours, how you see the vehicles coming, going, if they two-way, उधर वाले उधर जा रहे हैं, इधर वाले इधर आ रहे हैं. The peak hours of office, etc. सुबह दिखता है कि नहीं आपको? इसी तरह. Please remember, this universe is not a static, inert, no performance thing. No, it's very dynamic. Unseen, unknown, which stars, where they are colliding, which stars are consuming other stars, where big galaxies are entering into the black holes, going into unmanifestation, new ones are coming. अरे हमारे छोटे दिमाग को ये सारे कहाँ समझ में आते हैं? At the macro level, what's happening in the cosmos? That James R. Hubble has gone ना, क्या करके आएगा देखेंगे. थोड़ा सा बेच रहा है वो तस्वीर. But what we explain to you now is gross level, भौतिक दृष्टि से. बट जगत भौतिक दृष्टि का 1% ही है. स्थूल दृष्टि का, स्थूल सृष्टि. सूक्ष्म सृष्टि 99%. Like you are talking to me. It is stula words you spoke to me. But in your mind, how many thoughts, how many emotions, how many ideas, how many opinions, how many ideologies, all of them are there. Are they calculable? But they are all unmanifest. In the same way, the manifest world is 1%. Unmanifest subtle is 99%. अब उसको भी हिसाब लगाओ तो कितना क्या क्या हो रहा है दुनिया में. Our understanding of all that, discussion of all that is to come to this understanding is Nityada Pralayam is going on. Nityada Sarvabhutanam Brahma Adinam He Parantapa Utpatti Pralayo Eke Sukshmagna Samprachakshati. How? As just now we described, Kala Sroto Javena, in the flow, swift flow of the time. Kala means time, Srota means flow, Java means speed. Speedily flowing time में जब है ना ह्रियमाणस्य, they are being pulled into creation, manifestation and dissolution into unmanifestation. Nityada parinaminam avastha taha. So they are all the different avasthas into which the parinama is continuously happening, and janma pralaya hetavaha. That kala is doing that janma and pralaya. So what we said in the beginning is said here by Shukadevaji. Every moment time is doing its job of eliminating the earlier position or situation or condition called as death and giving birth to the new situation or new condition. That is how the Nitya Pralaya, Janma Pralaya Hedavaha. But then why don't we see that? Anadi Antavata Anena Kalena Ishvara Murtina. This Bhagwan who is Adima Antarahita, who when takes the Kala Rupa, then this is what continuously happening. But those changes, avastha, naiva drusyante. Is it not? In a gross मोटे तौर पर जैसे गीता में कहते हैं देहिनोऽस्मिन् यथा देहे, है ना, अस्मिन् देहे यथा देहिनः, वाणवकवर्ण कौमारम यवनम जरा तथा देहांतर प्राप्ति धीरः तत्र न मोहे. है कि नहीं? समय जितना व्यवस्थित 70-90-100 साल का, when we were in the mother's womb, slowly growing from 3, 4, 6th month, 9th month, thrown out, what a squirrel type we were there. And slowly देखते देखते थोड़ा सा बड़ा हो गए, है ना. वो 6 महीने का देखो बच्चों को थोड़ा गोलू मटोलू दिखता है वो. At the very small age of just born to 2 days back, he looks to be so delicate and पता नहीं ये क्या है करके लगता है. But within 6 months, he shows आंखों में रोशनी, चेहरे में, गाल में, सारे. In 1 year's time, you can see he is smiling and laughing at you. In 1.5 years, he starts walking. वो अपने बारे में बता रहे. But if we are not observant, will you notice it? How we have changed. Then from the Shaishava Avastha, the Balya Avastha came, then Kauganda Avastha, then Kaumara Avastha, then Yuva Avastha, in which there is Avastha to everyone. Slowly the higher Yuva Avastha, then earlier Madhyama Avastha, then later Madhyama Avastha, then before senior citizen, then post to senior citizen. How you have your own photographs you see of your own album from last 70, 80, 200 years, whatever your age now. Not noticeable. What was I yesterday? Today, I don't know. I look to be same. But anybody who sees me after 2 years, like the other day, somebody messaged me when they saw my picture. स्वामी जी आप इतने बुढ़े हो गए. मैंने कहा आप भी अपने चेहरा देखो. They saw me 28, 30, 40 years back. With all the black hair and so much huge itna dadi. I used to have all that. So they saw me at that time like that. बाद में फिर मिले दिखे नहीं and not in touch. Though whatever the reason. Suddenly when they saw, are you same? You have become all that old. Are you look at yourself also. Okay. So in the swiftness of the time when it is happening, we being preoccupied so many things, we are not noticing the every moment happening birth and death. सृष्टि और प्रलय हर क्षण हो रहा है. एक एग्जाम्पल देते हैं. अवस्था नैव दृश्यन्ते वियति ज्योतिषाम इवा. Like the Jyotisham, what do you call them? The Prakashamana stars and planets, etc. on the space. Jyotishamiva. Naiva Drishyante. No, according to the science, whatever the speed of the light and all that, I don't know all this physics, chemistry, बाबा. कभी बोलता हूँ उसमें कोई गलतियाँ मिस्टेक्स है तो उसको करेक्ट कर लेना. And forgive the Babaji, he doesn't know even Vedanta. How can he know the physics? ऐसा करके क्षमा कर लो. But they say, the Kanti of the wake of the Kanti is equal to MC square, whatever, from the sun light to come to the earth, because the distance and the speed of the light, it takes 8 minutes. 8 minutes it takes. So when I am looking at the sun, okay, the light I am seeing from the sun has started from him 8 minutes back. Not the one now, right, I am seeing. Then the movement of the earth around itself, around the sun, as well as the whole solar system's movement is so fast. That what I am seeing it, not there at the same time, same place. Another example I tell you. We see the twinkle twinkle stars. The twinkle stars which you are seeing now, they might have moved billions of kilometers away from where they are seen by us now. Not even millions. In fact, many of these stars which are seen must have gone into oblivion only into the black hole. उनका अस्तित्व भी नहीं होगा अभी. बट वहां से यहाँ कांति आने के लिए इतना टाइम लग रहा है और दिख रहा है हमको. You understand? That means what? The movement is not at all noticed by us of those the light objects of the stars etc. लगता है कोई इसी जगह पे हो. कहाँ किसी जगह पे है. इतना स्पीड पूरा whole space is expanding according to one science. Space itself is expanding and newer, what you call the Saura Kutumbas or the galaxies are being projected and again dissolved. ये सारा अनंत ब्रह्मांड है. ये हो रहा है. These are all visualized by our rishis, munis, and they pictorially in various Purana Ithihas are given, which was taken as only cock and bull story by the people. Now the scientists are, when they are discovering all that, they are stuck with wonderment. Already it was said. At this very moment, somewhere some Earth is going into become a dead planet like a moon. Another somewhere some Earth is getting cooled, and where the unicellular organisms or the only the Jalachara they are there. Slowly they evolve to become Bhuchara, Abhuchara and all. सृष्टि में जहाँ ऐसा यहाँ हो रहा है तो बहुत जगह हो रहा है. Somewhere a Babaji must be sitting and giving pravachanam like this, when people are sleeping in class like this. Srishti is Ananta Baba. What our mind intellect knows, thoda sa hi. So here, like the movement of the stars is not seen, so too the changes that are swiftly happening, every micro moment are not noticed. But the time in its infinite power is every micro moment is creating and dissolving. So नित्य इस तरह से सृष्टि भी हो रहा है, नित्य प्रलय भी हो रहा है. Like the word came, सृष्टि तो हो गया प्रलय उसका. Another word came, सृष्टि प्रलय हो गया उसका. So to my movement, सृष्टि हुआ प्रलय हो गया. हाथ ऊपर किया फिर नीचे किया, सृष्टि प्रलय. है ना, पलक झपकना, आंख खोल दी एक सृष्टि, बंद कर ली फलक, वो प्रलय. दिस इज व्हाट दे से अनादि अंतवता अनेन कालेन ईश्वर मूर्तिना अवस्थाः नैव दृश्यन्ते वियति ज्योतिषामिव. They are not noticeable. The one who can conquer the time in that yoga marga, Vedanti doesn't need all that. Vedanti knows Brahman and gets realized. He doesn't fall in all these traps. That is not giving liberation, but it gives entertainment. When I conquer the time in the yoga shakti, then I can see the times expanding and contracting ways of expressions in which the srushtis, pralayas, all of them can be visualized. These are all metaphysical sciences not available to you and I human brains. You and I in millions of lives through variety of yoga marga, when we evolve our antakarana, to that all these are understood. मुश्किल है वो जरूरत भी नहीं उनका. तत्व जान लिया मोक्ष. But there are yogis, they are mahatmas, they are beyond time, they know all these things happening. We will see in the after 4 chapters in 12th Skandha, Markandeya Charitra में कि how Markandeya sees the entire pralayam. Beautiful वर्णना will be given. वो पूछते हैं मुझे प्रलय को देखना है, माया को देखना है. भगवान ठीक है, दोनों होलसेल में दिखाते हैं, प्रलयम as well as माया शक्ति. Mind blowing. And our antakaranas are so sthula, impure, identified with one set of panchakosha. In that also, forget about buddhi and mana. We are lost only in the aham dehosmi. And for the sake of this wretched, stupid deha, whole day we only think of how to feed it, how to make it mota, how to make it healthy. इन चीज़ों में फंसा हुआ हमारे दिमाग को ये सारे हायर चीज़ें कहाँ समझ में आती. That's why we are just born from animals. Animals live only for the deha, so too we are. Among us, those are slowly transcending to the higher and higher levels. They live at prana level, mano level, Then when they go to Vijnana level, these things happen. One side, the truth, untouched by anything, that also understood. Other side, the power of the truth only, creating this way, millions of things every moment dissolving. That also, to some extent, those are विज्ञानमय लेवल में जीते हैं, उनको पता होता है. उस विज्ञानमय के अनंत समुद्र में एक बूंद है, entire the Vijnana world of scientists of all the past, present, future. What they have discovered is not even a tinka, not even a, what is it, the dust particle on the earth. That much is there. I'm not exaggerating. It's all mind blowing. They're all beyond. So anyway, all this is said to say that the fourth pralaya is called this one, Atyantik, Nitya pralaya. Okay, in this way, Bhagavan concludes here, Shukadeva ji, Nityo Naimitikaschaiva Prakrutastatha Prakrutiko Layaha Atyantikascha Kathitaha Kalasya Gatihi Idrushi. This is how is the Gati of the Kala. This is how the time does the work. So, Nityo Naimitikaha Tatha Prakrutika Layaha Atyantikaha Kathitaha. So, all these four pralayas are told to you. And what is Nitya Pralaya? Just know what we saw. Every micro moment, the things are born, dying, born, dying. That is Nitya. What is Naimintika Pralaya? And one day, Brahmadevaji, after the 1,000 Chaturyugas, same amount of time he goes to sleep. At that time, the three worlds go to dissolution. Narayana also goes to his rest. Then what is Prakrutikalaya? When the 100 years of Brahmadeva are over, then he resigns or the goal, next one comes. Before that, that is called Prakrutika Pralaya, where all the Sapta Prakrutis get dissolved, remain as only as Mula Prakriti. And how that happened, the Pralaya very exhaustively explained, we saw that. अब देखो इतने बड़े बड़े चीज़ों को हमारे ऋषि मुनियों ने समझकर हमको बताया, how much great they must be. Should we not worship them every day? Should we not invoke their presence in our heart every day? Should we not pray to them to empower us with all the knowledge and wisdom which liberates us, not that knowledge which binds us? उसको भी हम नॉलेज करते हैं. साविद्या भी मुक्त है, मुक्ति देने वाले को ही ज्ञान कहते हैं. हम सब ज्ञान पाते हैं जिससे बंधन में आते हैं. एक्चुअली वो ज्ञान नहीं, वो अज्ञान है, वो अविद्या है, अपरा विद्या है. I don't want that. Give me the mukti giving paravidya. Should we not ask these great rishis, munis? They're always there. The Vyasa Bhagavan is there. Adi Shankar Bhagavan is there. Sri Vasishta Vishwamitra Adi सारे ऋषि मुनि हमेशा है वो. So too Bhagavan Rama, Krishna, Bhagavan Nrsimha, Shiva Bhagavan, every one of them are always there. It is our Shraddha and knowing the Paddhati from the Guru, taking initiation from him. When we do Vasana, in the beginning, then Anugraha comes. When the intensity is there more and more, not getting lost in getting what we want from him, then seek the darshanam. Slowly, unka darshanam bhi hota hai. Darshan is not understanding God, only having his darshan. But again, by his grace only, we understand him. Otherwise, God's grace नहीं है तो सोई जानता जय देव जनाई. है कि नहीं? जिसको भगवान परमिशन देते वही भगवान को जानते हैं. जानता तुम्हें हो जाए. यमय वै स्मृणते तेन लभ्यः तस्यैष आत्मा विवृणते तनुं स्वाम्. So in this way, the four pralayas are told. So Nitya pralaya bata diya हमने. Then Naimittika pralaya we have seen. Prakrutika pralaya we saw. Prakrutika laya na. The fourth is Atyantika pralaya, where you and I, the Adhyatmika sadhakas, are aiming at this, where we are dissolving the cloud of the Ahankara to discover our oneness with the Parabrahma Tattva. And the one who is in the Atyantika Pralaya, for him the Srushti, all of them are not there. Therefore, Nitya Naimittika Prakriti Pralaya are no meaning. अब इतना आपको बताया, but still in none of them has any meaning with regard to Paramatma Tattva. Like cinema, इतना धूम धड़ाके से दिखाते हैं on the theater. All that has no meaning on the theater at all, or the screen. But it was shown. तो ये सब हो रहा है तो हो भी रहा है, नहीं हो रहा है तो नहीं भी हो रहा है ना? When in the pure conscious self you are there, nothing is happening. Like when you are tuned to the seeing of water, nothing but water is there. But when the disturbance comes, that we are not seeing water, then you will see oceans, rivers, and millions of waves and bubbles. दृष्टि के अनुसार हमको सृष्टि ब्रह्ममय दिखता है या जगन्मय दिखता है. In this way, for Katitam, Katita Kalasya Gati Idrushi, this is how the time works. This is how time speedily moves and does these four types of pralaya. But nothing to feel bad about. प्रलय हो रहा है तो फिर से उत्पत्ति भी होता है ना. नित्य प्रलय में नित्य उत्पत्ति भी हो रहा है. सो नैमित्तिक प्रलय हो गया, फिर से ब्रह्मदेव जी जागते हैं, फिर एवरीथिंग गोज ऑन. सो टू प्राकृतिक प्रलय के बाद अगर न्यू ब्रह्मा कम्स, एवरीथिंग इज डन. बोले आत्यंतिक प्रलय में वी चूज टू डिसॉल्व द ईगो एंड डिस्कवर द सेल्फ. Few shlokas are there. Now, the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shlokas I left for tomorrow. These are 5 shlokas which we have to go very slowly to study. Why? Because these are the concluding verses of Shukadev to Parikshita, giving answer to his questions which started for us 1000 days back, and that 18,000 shlokas back. So they had 1000 years to sit for Bhagavat Katha. We have done for 1000 days. The Suta Shaunakadi are sitting for 1000 years. For us, 1000 days. Abhi Shuka Parikshit Samvada will be over in the 5th, 6th chapter. Then Suta Shaunaka will continue for next 7, 8 chapters. So tomorrow, in simple looking shlokas, the entire Bhagavata's Mahima from the Shukadev Ji's mouth we see. And he says, I am given this by Vyasa, he was given by Naraji, and he was given by Bhagavan Narayana. Then in the next shloka, chapter, which is only 13 shlokas, I tell you again, it is such a powerful teaching. In these 13 shlokas, ये तो आंखों में तो पानी आ ही जाएगा डेफिनेटली फॉर ए पर्सन हु हैज गॉट ए दिल कि द 18,000 श्लोक में जो सारे ज्ञान, भक्ति, विवेक, वैराग, ध्यान, योग, मुक्ति बताया, 13 श्लोकों में फिर से बताएंगे. That is why the glory of these great saints in a Vyasa Paddhati spread in 18,000 shlokas also they explain the truth. In a Samasa Paddhati in 13 shlokas also they can explain. It's a beautiful topic, that 13th chapter. That's our 13th shloka, 4th, 5th chapter. So with that, Shuka's Parikshit Samvada, little bit remains where he takes permission and goes. Then that Bhagavata of Shukatala, where Shuka Parikshit discussed, is over. After that happens Suta Shaunaka Samvada in Navilasaranya. There the Sutaji tells what he heard from Shukadev ji इत्यादि. यहाँ बताएंगे, यही भागवत में आपको बताया, वही सूत जी शौनकादि ऋषियों को सुनाएंगे और परीक्षित जी को सुखदेव जी बताएंगे ये वाला फ्यूचर टेंस में. So they're all Trikalagnyas, so they know. Okay, now let us abide at the feet of the Lord with total devotion and surrender to purify our hearts and sharpen our intellects, make them subtle, to understand to whatever extent required is Leelas, and to give us the total surrender to commit to the spiritual sadhana to discover the truth for our own liberation. Thank you. Sarvam Krishna Arpanam Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsitarenyam Bhargadev Dhyana Prachodaya Pranaya Pana Vyana Udana Samanaya Brahmane Madhya Madhya Vruddhmane Uttara Voshna Ustapada Vrakshana Asvana Tambula Nirajanan Darshavam Nilamega Shama Krishna Nitya Jagan Mohana Krishna Bala Gopala Krishna Bhavya Mangalam Venugana Lola Krishna Vedanta Vedya Krishna Navanita Chora Krishna Nitya Mangalam Bhakta Jana Dhara Krishna Paramadayava Ardi Krishna Mukti Sandhaya Krishna Murti Mangalam Gita Amrita Data Krishna Paramayogisha Krishna Partha Sarada Rupa Sarvamangalam Om Tatra Suryo Bhadarakam Nema Vidvavantu Tamayavantaman Tasya Bhasa Narayana Vidvatanno Shudhyat Namo Brahma Vidya Brahma Vidya Mangala Buddha Brahma Lokala Sheshada Yeni Me Guru Pura Purati Pramata Yakyata Sarva Vedanta Nityam Ragosnyam Bol Sri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan Ki Jai Srimad Bhagavad Maha Puranam Ki Jai Shri Vyasa Shukadeva Sutadi Bhagavatacharya Ki Jai बोलो भाई सब संतान की जय सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक जिज्ञासु उपासक गण की जय. Thank you friends. Hari Om. Wait 2 minutes for our one more class, short and sweet Adhyatma Ramayana.